Hi there and welcome back to my channel. This is a full video tutorial of my large Lovey Benji the Bear. This pattern is super flexible. You can make Benji with super bulky chenille yarn, as you can see here, or with bulky chenille yarn. You can choose between safety eyes or embroidered eyes. You can knot the legs or leave them unknotted. And you can make them into a plush stuffed animal or keep it unstuffed as Snuggler. You can follow the full step-by-step tutorial here on YouTube, or if you want to have the full written pattern with extra tips and guided details, you can grab it into my shop and the link is down in the description. And now let's do the bear together. For the main color you need brown or black, and here about 100 meter or 110 yards. For the mother color you'll need light brown or cream, and here about 50 meter or 16 yards. And for the nose you'll need black, and here about 1 meter 1 yards. Then you need the crochet hook corresponding for your yarn, scissors, stitch markers, tapestry needle, and polyester toy stuffing. When you want to do like a bordered sleeping eyes, then you need cotton yarn, here black and white. If you want to use safety eyes or sinker's eyes, then of course you need them. Take your main color, your crochet hook, your stitch marker, and optional some round counter, and let's get started. We start with a magic ring. For the first round, we do 6 single crochet stitches into the ring. 4, 5, and 6. Close the row. I pull at the yarn tail, and let's move over. we do 4 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we repeat it one more time, so we end up with 10 total stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 1 decrease, makes 5. Oh, come on. And repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease. For round 6 till 8, so 3 rounds, we do 10 single crochet stitches. aka we crochet around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hide the yarn till inside the yarn. So 1 down, 2 to go. 1, 7, another 10 single crochet stitches, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So one more time. One, 2, 3. So for round 9, we do 3 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we repeat it one more time, so we end up with 8 stitches. One, grabbing some yarn, 1, 2, 3, 1 decrease. Now we have 4 and repeat it. 1, 2, 3 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease. So now we had 8, and for round 10 to 12 we do 8 single crochet stitches. Also 3 rounds of 8 single crochet stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 down, 2 to go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One more time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For round 13, we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we repeat it one more time, so we end up with 6 stitches. One, 2, and decrease of 3, and repeat it one more time. 1, 2, and 3. So now the arm is almost done, and we want to finish it up. And by doing so, we fold the arm and crochet the 2 opposite stitches together with single crochet stitches. So. One, 2, and the third one. Now you cut the yarn with some length, and you now have 2 options. Option 1, you can weave in the yarn, then the yarn tail is hidden. Or what you also can do, which I'm going to do, is I'm leaving the tail here as I'm crocheting the yarn tail to make sure it doesn't come after. So now you have one arm, and you do another arm, then you have 2. Now we do the tail. Take your main color and do a magic ring. So again, you do 6 single crochet stitches into the ring. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Close the hole. For 1, 2, we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, and we repeat it, so we end up with 8 stitches. Add your stitch marker to mark the round beginning. So 1 single crochet stitch, another one into the next stitch. Now we do an increase. It means 2 stitches into the same stitch. Now we have 4, and we repeat it one more time, so we end up with 8. 1, 2, so for round 3, we go back to 6, and this means we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we repeat it one more time. One, 2, then we do the 1 decrease, and we repeat it one more time. 1 single crochet stitch, 1 single crochet stitch, and 1 decrease. So round 3 done. Hide the yarn tail inside the tail. So our last round, we go back to 4. This means we do 1 single crochet stitch and 1 decrease, and we repeat it one more time. single crochet stitch, decrease, single crochet stitch, and decrease. So now the tail is done. Again, I cut the yarn with some length. I leave the yarn tail because I want to crochet in the yarn tail. So we leave the hole as it is, and now move over to the ears. For the ears, take your main color and do a magic ring. And here you crochet 6 single crochet stitches into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Close the hole. And for 1, 2, first we connect the first and the last stitch with a single crochet stitch, which is also the first stitch of the row, and we want to increase by 6, so we end up with 12 total stitches. So we do 2 single crochet stitches into every stitch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For 1, 3, we do 12 single crochet stitches. This means 1 stitch in every stitch. One, 2, 11, and 12. Now cut the yarn, leaving approximately 6 inches for tacking the ears to give it a structure and shape later. We have a nice looking side and a not so nice looking side. The not so nice looking side will be the inner side. And now use a needle and bring the yarn and from the center of the magic ring to the opposite yarn end. Make sure that the yarn tail is only seen the inner side of the ear, not on the nicer looking side. Now tie both yarn ends together in a knot. To prepare the eyes for connecting to the head, place 4 stitch markers on the same side of the yarn tail, for one ear on the left side and for the other ear on the right side. 3, 4 for one side, and for the other ear on the other side. For the legs, I like to use my 1 counter again, as we are going to do some rounds. So, take your main color and again we start with the magic ring. So now we start with 6 single crochet stitches into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So for round 2 we increase by 6 and we end up with 12 total stitches. So, add your stitch marker. So do another single crochet stitch into the same stitch. Now we are first increase and we repeat it 2 more times. 5 more times. 1, 2, now we have 4. So we have now 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. For round 3 we want to have 16 total stitches at the end, so we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, and we repeat it 3 more times, so we have 4 increases total. One, 2 single crochet stitch and 1 increase, which is now a set of 4, and we repeat it 1 more time. 1, 2, increase 3 and 4. Now we have 8, and again 1, 2 single crochet stitches, 1 increase, and 1 more time, 2 single crochet stitches and 1 increase. So now we do 3 rounds of 16 single crochet stitches. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 1 round done, 2 to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 1 more time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. For round 7, we want to go back to 12 total stitches, so we do the opposite, do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we do it in total 4 more times, so we end up with 12. One, 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and repeat it, 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 2 single crochet stitches, and 1 decrease. So for round 8, again we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease. We repeat it 2 more times, so we have 3 decrease total, and we end up with 9 single crochet stitches, 9 stitches at the end. One, 2 single crochet stitch, 1 decrease, 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease. So for round 9, we want to reduce by 3, so we have 6 total stitches, and by doing so we do 1 single crochet stitch and 1 decrease, 3 times total. Single crochet stitch, decrease, single crochet stitch, decrease, single crochet stitch, and decrease. Now you have 2 options. If you want to have the knotted legs, you do 3 rounds of 6 single crochet stitches. If you do not want to have the knotted legs and just going here, you skip the next 30 rounds and start with the increase. So, but I'm going to show you the knotted legs option. The knotted legs option is quite simple. As I just mentioned, we do 13 rounds of 6 single crochet stitches from round 10 to round 24. And now let's doing this one. We do some rounds together, and then at the end I will meet you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you continue until you have done until round 24, and I will see you there. So now we have our 13 rounds of single crochet done. We starting the wider part of the leg, which morphs into the body. So what we do now for round 25 or round 10, depending if you're doing the knotted leg variant or not the knotted leg, is you increase by 6. So you end up with 12 total stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. For round 26, we want to have 14 total stitches, so we do 5 single crochet stitches and 1 increase 2 more times, 2 times total, so we have 14 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 increase. Now we have 7, and we repeat it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 increase. Our next and last round, we also want to add 2 more stitches, so we have 16 total stitches at the end. So we do 6 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, and we repeat it one more time, so we have 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now increase, so we have 8, and repeat one more time. Too loose. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 increase. So for the first leg, cut the yarn with some length, like I did here. And for the second one, we will just leave the yarn as it is, as we continue crocheting the body with it. So now we do the body. Remove the stitch marker, go back to 0 count, so the first thing we are going to do is to connect the legs. So first you do 2 chains, 1 and 2, and now you connect the leg. As this is symmetrical, like here or here, I like to connect 2 stitches prior to the tail, but you can also connect here or here or here. It's really up to you. but I like to do it here because then I have way more yarn to crochet in. So now you have your chain, and now you connect this one and this one with a single crochet stitch. So add the stitch marker, which also marks the beginning of every round. So what you're now going to do is we crochet around. We have one link done, so we do 15 more. One single crochet, 2. Now you carry over the yarn tail and bring the yarn tail between the loops and the hook. So So now we reach the back side with the chain. Now you leave the yarn tail here to fix any holes if there are any holes are peeling. So now we crochet 2 single crochet stitches into the chain, and to try to avoid some holes, I do like an extra step. Like you see this crochet stitch marker. What I like to do is going here and then going into the first chain, like you do when you do a decrease. So now you have 3 loops on the hook. Now grab the yarn, going through the first 2 loops, then you have 2 loops left on the hook, and then do your normal stitch. So for the next stitch you just do a single crochet stitch into the chain. So now for the other leg we do 16 single crochet stitches, and to avoid any holes, you see here this longer leg, I go into the leg, the front loop only, and then through both legs of the next stitch, which marks the first stitch of the second leg. Now look at this one. Then you grab the yarn, pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. Then you have 2 loops left on the hook. And now again, and point it. So, see, now you have no holes. So, I want to do 16. So, one already done, so 15 to go. So, the last thing you want to do is to crochet 2 single crochet stitches into the 2 chain stitches we created. 1 and 2. So Round 1 is done. The legs are connected. And then we can continue the body. So, to make sure V-leg is long enough to knot it, because depending on your tension, maybe too wide or too narrow. So what I'm going to do is to already knot them. So from the inside out, here and here. So. Keep in mind that the children are going to pull it, so it will automatically go tighter with the time. So here and here. So it fits. So if it may not fit, then you go back and add another row or 2 of 6 single crochet stitch, but in 90% of the cases you should be fine with these 13. So I leave the knotted part here as it's not wobbling. So for round 2 and 3 we do 36 single crochet stitches. Ten, 12, 13, 16, 17, 24, 34, and so one down, one more to go. I have a new yarn here. So one more round with 36 stitches. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. So, for round 4, we want to go back from 36 stitches to 34. So we do 2 decreases, and I like to do my decreases at the side, so the finished look polished, and you do not have like a line in the middle, but really kind of invisible the side. So we start by 7 single crochet stitches. If you need more or less, depending on the tension, then you adapt. Make sure it's right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now we do a decrease. So now we're at the end, and we do now 16 single crochet stitches until we reach this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now we do a decrease again. And then we do 9 single crochet stitches here. So now we connect the tail to the body, and we want the tail be centered at the back. So for my tension, it is 16 single crochet stitches, then to the tail, and again 16 single crochet stitches. If you have a little bit different tension, then you need to adapt here. So the most important stuff, it's centered. So take 2 stitch markers and mark the center. Here and here. So now you do single crochet stitches until here. Now I connect the tail. What I'm going to do is to remove stitch markers. Now you take the tail, put it on top of the back, and now you want to crochet through both loops here. So you have 4, that means you need 2 with 2, and then through the body stitch. 1 and another one. This one. And now I'm crochet in or carry over the yarn. 1, 2, 3. So for round 6 we want to decrease by 2, so we ended up with 32 stitches, and again we do the decreases at the side. And in my case these are 7 single crochet stitches. So this pattern really allows a little bit of freestyle here to adapt. So in my case it's 7, but you also only need 6 or 8, really depending on the tension. And then the most important thing is you decrease by 2 this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now you reach the side, you do your decrease, then you crochet 1 single crochet stitches under here, so me here, 3 more single crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you do your decrease, another one. If you have this situation, this one, I advise you to decrease the 2 switches a little more to the back and not the one to the front, because then it's a little bit more hidden. So my decrease. So and now continue with single crochet stitches. Six, 7, in my case 8. I see the yarn tail shining through a bit, so I'm going to put it here inside. So round 6 done, and now for round 7 we do 32 single crochet stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Why I do single crochet stitches for the body and not half double crochet stitches like other patterns? I like to have options, and when you're doing single crochet stitches you can stuff the body if you want to, like here. Body is stuffed, so, and with half double crochet stitches the stitch will be too loose, so the polyester filling will come out, so that's why I prefer the single crochet stitches for the whole pattern. So now at this point you can check if you have some holes. I think I have a little tiny hole here. So what I'm doing here, normally I do not have any hole, but for the purpose of this tutorial I left a little bit hole. So what I'm going to do, you take your tapestry needle, first bring the yarn inside, like here. So now you can close the hole a bit from the inside out. If you're waiting a little bit longer until then it will not be manageable. So now I close the hole. Do a double knot. Weave in the yarn tail a bit. Make sure the yarn and the needle doesn't come out. So. No, one more time. So now take the scissors and cut it here. And now everything is nicely closed and you do not see anything. So for round 8 we decrease by 2 again, and in my case 7 single crochet stitches, then 1 decrease, 13 single crochet stitches until we reach this side, 1 decrease again, and then 6 more single crochet stitches until we reach the end or the beginning. Well, the most important thing is that the stitch marker or the beginning of the one stays in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 1 decrease, then 13 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1 decrease and single crochet stitches until the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for round 9 we do 30 single crochet stitches. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so for round 10 we increase by 2 and end up with 28 single crochet stitches, which will be 7 single crochet stitches first for me, then the decrease, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, then 1 decrease, so 13 single crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now a decrease again, and 6 single crochet stitches until we reach the end of the round. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For round 11, we do 28 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so. For round 12, we want to end up with 26, so we do 2 decreases on the side. In my case, it's 7 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 12 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 5 single crochet stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our first decrease, then 12 single crochet stitches, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, the second decrease, and 5 more single crochet stitches, or the amount you need to reach the end of the round. So, for round 13, we do 26 single crochet stitches. So, for round 14, we want to end up with 24 stitches, So we do 2 decreases at the side again, and this will be our last round where we're doing this pattern. So in my case, I do 7 single crochet stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I do a decrease. And now I do 11 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now I do a decrease. And finally 4 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we want to going this way. So for round 15 we want to decrease by 3, so we end up with 21 total stitches. And by doing so, and to avoid having another decrease here, which maybe look a little bit wonky on your stitch marker, I do 3 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 3 single crochet stitches again, and I repeat it 2 more times to get to 3 decreases. So first 3 single crochet stitches, 1, 2, and 3. Now we do our first decrease. So, and now I do another set of 3 single crochet stitches. So now I have 7 done, and I repeat this 2 more times. So 3 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 3 single crochet stitches. So 1 more time, 3 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 3 single crochet stitches. So if we want to stuff your body to make your Lovey like a plushie or stuffed animal, you can start stuffing here, but I want to leave it unstuffed, so I continue. So for round 16 we also want to decrease by 3, so we end up with 18 total stitches, and to do so we do 5 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and repeat it 2 more times. By alternative this one, we do not have a decrease on the same spot to make the look quite even. So one, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 decrease, so 6, and we repeat it 2 more times. 5 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 decrease. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 decrease. So for round 17 we also want to decrease by 3, so we have 15 total stitches at the end, and the method is here 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 2 single crochet stitches, and we repeat it 2 more times, so we have 3 decreases total. One, 2, and 3. So, and 2 single crochet stitches. So we have now a set of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we repeat it 2 more times. 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 2 single crochet stitches. Again, 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 2 single crochet stitches. The pattern instruction was alternative, maybe a little bit tricky at the beginning, but you can see this look is quite polished. To compare, if you do your decreases always on the same pattern, then you see like this line here. This happens if you're doing like 5 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease in the first round, and then 4 single crochet stitch and decrease in the next round, so you end up such a line. This method, no line. So round 18. Yeah, we do 3 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease and 3 more times. So like a normal amigurumi decrease pattern. So we have 12 total stitches at the end. One, 2, 3 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we repeat it 2 more times. 3 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 3 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease. So we are almost done with the body, and now we connect the arms to the body. So take your arms. So for round 19, we do 1 single crochet stitch, and then do a decrease, so now you do 1 single crochet stitch again, now we connect the arm. Here you have like a nicer looking side and like an inner side. So make sure to put it like this one. You can see that the yarn tail is looking to the left side. So what we are going to do is we connect the arm with 3 single crochet stitches. So insert the hook first through the arm stitch and then through a body stitch. And it's don't like look here. So I really like them tight. Really. So again, insert the hook first through the arm stitch and then through a body stitch. Arm stitch, body stitch, do a single crochet stitch both, and again an arm stitch, a body stitch. Make sure do not skip a stitch. And so now I want to carry over the yarn, and what I'm doing now is I do 1 single crochet stitch and 1 decrease. So now you take your second arm, again the nicer looking side to the outside, and we do 2 single crochet stitches with the first 2. 1. So first through an arm stitch, then through a body stitch. I also like to carry over the yarn. 1 and 2, arm stitch, and body stitch. Now we start around 20, and the round only have 1 single crochet stitches which connect the arm and the body. So remove the stitch marker, go through the arm stitch and the head stitch, body stitch, and connect. So leave the remaining stitches unworked. So now pull the yarn, cut the yarn with some length, and I would like to do is to tie a knot. Times to better secure this one. Then I cut the yarn, leave a little bit of a tail. So, and your body is done. To prepare the connection between the head and the body, what I'm going to do is, or what going to do is to add 6 stitch markers here. Do 4 on the front. So what I like to do is have the outside a different color. Better see this one. So I do 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, like this, and then place 2 with a different color above the arm. 1 and 2. So our body is now Finished, and now we do the head. For that, take your muzzle color, your secondary color, or you can also use your main color if you want to have your bear in one single color. So take your yarn and make a magic ring. Then you crochet 6 single crochet stitches into the magic ring. Close so, and for 1, 2, you crochet 2 increases and 1 single crochet stitch, and this 2 times. So increase, increase, single crochet stitch, increase, increase, single crochet stitch. Now you do your first increase. This means 2 single crochet stitches into the same stitch. Mark the first one with a stitch marker, and now do the other single crochet stitch. Repeat 2 single crochet stitches into the next stitch. 1, 2. Now a single crochet stitch. So, and repeat 2 increases, increase 1, increase 2, and your single crochet stitch. For round 3, we do 1 single crochet stitch, 3 increases, 2 single crochet stitches, 3 increases, and 1 single crochet stitch. Now we start with a single crochet stitch. Now 3 increases, now 3 increases, increase 1, increase 2, increase 3, and finally your single crochet stitch. For round 4, you do 16 single crochet stitches. This means 1 single crochet stitch into every stitch. Now we continue with or change to the main color. For round 5, we only work in the back loop only. We start with 6 single crochet stitches into the back loop. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we do 1 increase, also in the back loop only. Now we do 2 single crochet stitches. Next, 1 increase. And to finish the round, we do 6 single crochet stitches, also in the back loop only. But now we have 18 total stitches. This was our only row of back loop only stitches, and now we continue with the regular single crochet stitches, increases, etc., working through both loops. Here you have a comparison when you're working in the back loop only and to both stitches. On the left side you have the back loop only, and on the right side you have the color change from both ends, and you see the more visible zigzag you have on the right side. On the left side you have a more clean edge. Knot the tail ends to secure them. And for round 6 we do 7 single crochet stitches, and then we repeat 1 increase and 1 single crochet stitch 3 times. At the end we do 5 single crochet stitches. So we will start with the 7 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now our first increase, single crochet, 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 increase, and single crochet. And finally 5 single crochet stitches, and we end with 21 total stitches for round 6. For round 7 we start again with 7 single crochet stitches, then 3 times the method 1 increase and 2 single crochet stitches, and finally we do 5 single crochet stitches. So we start with the 7 single crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now our first increase, then 2 single crochet stitches, and then repeat 2 more times. So increase, single crochet, single crochet, increase, single crochet, single crochet, increase, and now finishing with 5 single crochet stitches. Now we have 24 stitches. For round 8 we do 9 single crochet stitches, then 1 increase, 2 single crochet stitches, and this repeat 3 more times. 2 more times, and we have 3 times total, and at the end we do 6 single crochet stitches. So we start with the 9 single crochet stitches, so now our first increase, then 2 single crochet stitches, and we repeat it 2 more times. Increase, single, single, increase, single crochet, single crochet, 1 more time, increase, single crochet, single crochet. And now we're finishing the round with 6 single crochet stitches. And then we have 27 stitches. For round 9 we do 9 single crochet stitches, 1 increase, then 3 single crochet stitches, and this we repeat 2 more times, and at the end we have 6 single crochet stitches to do. So we start with our now 9 single crochet stitches, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we do an increase, 3 single crochet stitches, and this 2 more times. Increase, single, single, single crochet, increase, single crochet, single crochet, 1 more time, increase, and 3 single crochet stitches, and finally 6 single crochet stitches. And now we have 30 stitches. Now in round 10, we connect the head to the body. Take the body and turn it with the back facing you. Hold the head so the inside, the opening part, is facing towards you. The head opening should be positioned over the body opening. We move the stitch marker 2, the second from the right, and leave the far right stitch marker in place. Don't remove it yet. Then insert your hook through 2 layers. First through the body stitch where marker 2 was, from the inside out, and then through the corresponding head stitch. And here do a single crochet stitch. Add the wound stitch marker into the stitch. Then do 4 single crochet stitches with the front body stitches marked with the stitch markers 3, 4, 5 and 6. With first through a body stitch and then through a head stitch. And here in round 10 from the inside to the outside. This is how it looks. The opening is still in place, so if you stuff the body, you can now continue stuffing the body. Now you continue working only in the head. But do not worry, at this moment you see it's a little bit bent to the left side, but when we are connecting the last stitch where the stitch marker is, then it will be in the right position. So trust the process. For the stitches we're only doing the head pass, we do 6 single crochet stitches. Then we do 1 increase and 4 single crochet stitches 3 times. And finally 3 single crochet stitches. So first the 6 single crochet stitches. So now you do the increase and 4 single crochet stitches and repeat it 2 more times. So increase, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, your second increase. It should be positioned right at the top of the head. Increase, then your 4 single crochet stitches, three, 4, and your last increase, and then you do 7 single crochet stitches until you only have 1 stitch left. So now we connect the head to the body, and we do it with the remaining stitch. Again, we start stitching into the body stitch, but now from the outside to the inside. And then for the last head stitch, rotate the hook a bit, like this. And now do your last single crochet stitch. This is how it looks, and you see it's now aligned. For round 11, we also connect the head to the body, and here we do 4 single crochet stitches with the body stitches without the stitch marker. Here we go first through a body stitch, then through the head stitch, and also from the outside to the inside. Outside, inside, body stitch, and then through the head stitch. Do a normal single crochet stitch and do the same with the remaining 3. For the remaining, you do 29 single crochet stitches, so you have 33 total stitches. And now your head and your body are connected without any needle involved. If you want to use safety eyes, now's the time to add them. Take the eyes of your choice and let's insert them. Here we have two options. You can add them between round 6 and 7 here, or you can add them between round 7 and 8 here. I have inserted the eyes between round 6 and 7, which will be here. Let's add the ad between 7 and 8 to compare the look. So this will how it looks like between round 6 and 7 and between round 7 and 8. So it's really up to you which look you prefer. I personally prefer between round 6 and 7. So take your time to place the eye. I have 7 visible stitches between the eyes. This will be the look. But you can make it more wider or more shorter. It really depends. As I'm going to embroider the eyes here, I remove the eyes and continue with the head. Now we attach the ears to the head. You start by working only in the head. I do 12 single crochet stitches. But depending on your eye placement and tension, you might need to adjust this. 11 single crochet stitches or 13 single crochet stitches may work better for your piece. So take your crochet hook as your guidance. When you're happy with the placement, add stitch markers as a better guidance. Take your time here and then add 2 stitch markers for every ear. Once you're happy with the look, you can turn your piece and start crocheting. As I just mentioned, I do 12 single crochet stitches, but you might need more or less. Now you attach the first ear. Make sure the nicer side of the ear, the outer ear, is facing towards you when attaching. Like this. It's a nicer looking side and it's facing towards you. Leave the yarn tails on the outside of the head so you can optionally take the ear back later for shaping. And then crochet the left ear and the finished head then do 4 single crochet stitches to connect the ear and the head. Insert the hook first through an ear stitch, then through a head stitch. These 2 stitches should be the ones with the stitch markers. Then you continue working only in the head. In my case, 5 single crochet stitches. Then attach the second ear. Again, ensure the outer ear is facing towards you and the yarn tail remain on the outside. Then you also crochet 4 single crochet stitches at the right ear. Insert the hook first through an ear stitch, then through a head stitch. These 2 stitches should then continue working only in the head. In my case, 8 single crochet stitches. So the ears are now connected to the head and we want to finish the head. For round 13 we do 9 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease and do it 3 times. So reduce from 33 stitches to 30 stitches. For round 14 we do 4 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease and 4 single crochet stitches, and we do this 3 times, so we end up with 27 stitches. When we do our first decrease, And now we do another setup for single crochet stitches. 2, 3 and 4. And now we repeat it 2 more times. For round 15, we do 7 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and we do it 3 times total. So we decrease from 27 to 24 total stitches. For round 16, we do 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and this 6 times. So we end up with 18 total stitches. Now we start stuffing the head. For round 17 you do 1 single crochet stitch and 1 decrease, and this 6 times, so we end up with 12 total stitches. For the last round we do 6 decreases, so we do reduce from 12 to 6 total stitches. Now add more stuffing. And cut the yarn with some length. Now we fasten off the head. Close the hole and secure the yarn. Now we take the ears. This step is optional, but I recommend this. Take your tapestry needle and bring it through the longer tail. Then you can take it as you want to give you the look you want. When you're happy with the look, double knot the yarn and hide the yarn tails inside the head. Repeat with the other ear. Now we embroider the nose. Take your black yarn and take about 1.5 meter, which is about 1.5 yards. Insert the needle into the head and come out in the middle of the magic ring. Now insert the needle at the top left between round 2 and round 3 and come out at the top right, also between round 2 and round 3. Then insert the needle into the magic ring. This creates the right and the left edge of the nose. Now insert the needle in the top again, but between the two borders, and then go back to the center. Repeat the step until you no longer can see the yarn. If you want the nose more to pop, like here, this is 1 layer and this is 3 layers. Then adding more layers. Once you are happy with the look, come out at the starting point. double knot the yarn, cut the yarn, and hide the yarn tails inside the head. If you want to, you can shape your bear's face a little bit more. But again, this step is optional. If you haven't used safety eyes, now is the time to embroider the eyes. In this video tutorial I show you two options. A third one is linked in the info box or in the description below. Congratulations! Your bear Benji is now finished.